We just got our first real look at the Galaxy S26 Ultra, and it's giving us way more details than expected this early. A lot of the leaks are now confirmed, and things are getting interesting. Today we'll talk about all of them, what to actually expect, and even a pricing detail almost nobody has noticed. Many people didn't like the changes that came with the design of the Galaxy S25 Ultra, although the rounded corners gave the phone a more comfortable grip. The boxy design was always considered the identity of the Ultra series, and its peak of uniqueness. The camera rings were also controversial, with some considering them ugly, but with the S26 Ultra, all of that is about to change. And honestly, these changes are making us genuinely excited for Samsung's next flagship. We now know that the Galaxy S26 Ultra will be noticeably thinner, but this time, the thickness is confirmed. It will be 7.9 millimeters, compared to the S25 Ultra's 8.2 millimeters, regardless of the cameras, which themselves will get some upgrades. The main sensor will remain 200 megapixels, but it will get a larger aperture, f1.4 instead of f1.7, allowing more light to enter and therefore improving low light photography. The telephoto 3x lens will rise from 10 megapixels to 12 megapixels. The periscope 5x lens will remain 50 megapixels, but with a larger aperture as well. Overall, the numbers haven't changed much in the S26 Ultra's cameras, but the actual performance will change drastically. Here's the thing though, larger apertures mean bigger camera protrusion, and when you combine that with a thinner body, the cameras are going to stick out more. To address this, these three cameras will sit inside a horizontal camera bump, just like we saw on the Fold 7. That should make the design this time better, cleaner, and more premium. Another change that will come to the S26 Ultra might not be liked by Galaxy S Ultra and Note fans. The corners of the Samsung Galaxy S26 Ultra will be more rounded than they were on the S25 Ultra. For years, the sharp boxy design was the Ultra's identity, as the boxy design made it more premium and distinguished from other flagships. These changes will make it more comfortable to hold. The curves won't be as big as on the iPhone or Google Pixel 10 Pro, but the S26 Ultra's corners will be exactly like the S25 Edge corners, making the entire series more consistent. Also, the S26 Ultra will be lighter, slightly taller, and a bit wider. Overall, I really like this new design, even though I personally preferred the bump in the S21 Ultra. But what about you? What do you think of this new camera layout? With all these design changes, is there something that will be sacrificed? Will we lose the S Pen? After Samsung ditched it in the Fold 7, which no longer supports it, and after removing the Bluetooth feature in the S25 Ultra S Pen, some might think it's time to say goodbye. But the S Pen in the S26 Ultra is still alive, according to Ice Universe, through official CAD files showing that it will remain with us, at least for next year. Fans definitely want it to stay, and they're even asking for Bluetooth features to return. But honestly, this is unlikely to happen. Bluetooth is gone for good. We just hope that Samsung keeps the S Pen for this series. According to dummy units from Sonny Dixon, the entire S26 lineup will support Qi 2 magnetic wireless charging. That means Samsung is finally catching up with Apple's MagSafe and Google's Pixel Snap. This is something every flagship should have. But this raises a fun question. MagSafe for Apple and Pixel Snap for Google. What will Samsung call theirs? Let me know your ideas in the comments. What about the price? As you probably know, the iPhone 17 lineup this year got more expensive because of US tariffs on China, and that's confirmed. But strangely, no one is talking about whether these increases will also affect the Galaxy S26 series, and that's what made me dig deeper. Sure, the launch is still far away, early 2026, but the latest leaks reveal some important details. Samsung is changing its entire lineup next year. The Plus and base models are gone. Instead, we'll get the S26 Edge and a brand new S26 Pro. The Edge already comes in at $1,099, and the Pro will definitely be more expensive than the S25 base model. By replacing the cheaper base and Plus models with more expensive Edge and Pro, Samsung can quietly shift prices without making it too obvious. But here's the good news. This new lineup, with the higher priced Edge and Pro, will give Samsung higher profit margins, which may allow it to keep the Ultra at the same price. That's why all sources confirm that the Galaxy S26 Ultra will launch at the same price as the S25 Ultra, starting at $1,299, which makes sense since the Ultra is already super expensive and nobody wants another price hike. By the way, I'll be making a full video about the entire S26 lineup soon, So if you're watching this from the future and want to see more, check out this next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.